We're live.
Yeah,
We're live as F. Holy shit, man.
hello. It's your main man, Sean, something to write to Lewis, aka your friendly neighborhood, something to write to Castro Uzumaki, your favorite guy of all time. Sitting to my left is my main man, the Black John Travolta himself,
What's up, guys? I'm back.
Mr. Fred Miles. Y'all ain't seen him in a while. Or y'all ain't never seen him. Actually, this is the man that helped me start this podcast. You know what I'm saying? Way back when I very first had my son, man.
Episode 1.
Yeah, this is Living My Life with Batman and Hip Hop. Episode 1, Season 2. We are back.
2.
We plan on doing this every Tuesday.
Yeah, around this time.
7, 8-ish. Man, I personally had to take time from doing the show, which kind of disbanded the group and things, man. Everybody's living their life, going through what they're going through, doing their thing. As you can see, I'm in a different facility. This is not my house, nor is this where we will be doing the show forever. It's just
it's
you know,
temporary thing. It's actually my place, but
we here doing what we do. My camera is terrible over here. We're recording on YouTube at Geek World Network and on Facebook at Comicaster TM. Go ahead and check that out. You know what I'm saying? But what's been up with you, man? How have you been? It's been a while since we've done it like this.
For our fans that's been riding with us for the long haul since the beginning. As you know, I started the show. As you know, I left. I had some issues going on in my personal life. I had some things going on, and for lack of a better term of phrase, I wasn't completely happy with what we were doing anymore.
We wasn't digging the creative direction we were headed. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I had to step off. I mean, I had to.
You had to step.
I had to do it.
So now we back and we doing things how me and my man used to do them. So many of you over on Comicaster haven't got to view the show like this. This show, with me and Fred doing it, is a bit more unrehearsed, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of just us being us, talking and doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? About whatever we feel like talking about. But I had to take a lot of time off, man. I went through a lot of things with my, the mother of my child, and and just life period. I went through a real dark time, man. And I'm currently rebuilding myself. It's a part of the reason I wanted to relaunch the show, man, because this is one positive thing outside of my kids. I got 2 kids now. Y'all missed that. 2 of them. Cash and Riding. 2 kids. These cameras are freaking me out, man. Freaking me out. 2 cameras is weird. I have 2 kids now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm currently working on figuring out how to be a father, raising my children, and just getting my stuff all together all around. You know what I mean? Life's been rough, difficult, but it's rough and difficult for everybody. I'm just out here trying to rebuild and revamp myself, and get things, you know what I mean?
Moving in the right direction. I feel you.
Positive motion and things. So I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to have my main man right here to do this show with me again every single week. You know what I'm saying? On this show, you tuning in new, you know what I'm saying? What we talk about here is pretty much whatever the fuck we feel like. We do curse. Comic books, movies, anime, hentai, porn, AI robots, because I'm obsessed with those.
Oh my God, here we go with the fucking robots.
Fucking crazy.
I knew this was gonna happen.
I love AI robots.
I knew this was gonna happen.
Blows my mind.
For the last 2 weeks, he's been on like an AI binge.
It's fascinating.
It is fascinating, but that shit is scary as fuck.
I'm not scared. I think it's amazing what we have created.
But that's crazy that you're not scared. That's scary. Like, I mean, so for those of you who are not familiar, there's the most popular bot, I guess you could say, is Sophia, and she made a joke on Jimmy Fallon that her goal is to like enslave humanity.
It was a joke, man. She's funny. She's a funny gal. I like her humor.
She's not a gal. She's a robot.
She's a gal.
That shit's not funny.
She is a feminine being, man.
No, she's not a being.
She is a being. She is self-aware.
A program. She is a program.
I love her. That's my baby mama, number 2.
How?
Because I'm gonna find a way to impregnate.
Anyway, you try that shit and you're gonna fry her. You're gonna be humanity's savior by trying to fuck a robot.
But anyway, man, yeah, I'm obsessed with it. I'm not gonna fuck a robot. If the opportunity was presented, yes, I probably will
I
do it.
leave that shit alone.
I'm
Fuck
doing
that.
it. But what else, man? What else is going on with us?
So since we stopped airing in season one, we've had a slew of movies to come out.
We have a lot of them. Justice League, I love. He don't care for
Nah,
Black Panther. I think I actually talked about Black
you did
Panther.
review Black Panther.
I reviewed
You
that
did.
joint. Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
That was a thing.
Infinity War, of course.
Oh yes, Infinity War. You know what I'm
That's-
saying?
Well, that's the whole direction I was going with.
What are
that.
your views on Infinity War? Man?
It was amazing. It was filled with a lot of emotional moments there that tugged on some heartstrings, and then just
Ha!
and then it was just so action packed from start to finish.
It was good.
It was cinematic beauty.
So I cried. Did I cover this movie on the show? No, I think I was done. I was done with the show. So I cried literally after the first 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I was crying through the whole damn movie. Not because it was sad, but because where the hell else am I gonna see this kind of comic book porn ever again?
Right.
Never. I mean, I probably will in the next film, but like I was just so appreciative to be a
Of
fan.
what they've done.
It was amazing.
That was Russo brothers. Excellent.
Hey,
work.
Russo
Excellent
brothers.
work.
Hey, so that you know what I'm saying? That movie was wonderful. What was the movie I said before that? Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2.
I feel it held up to the first.
Yeah.
You disagree?
Um,
Tell me your views.
so it was definitely funny, but I think the storyline in the first one was kind of more followable. If that's
No, definitely. The number one definitely had a better storyline. To tell you the truth, I don't even quite remember number two's storyline. But I know the action was dope and the humor was.
yeah, I
there.
mean, yeah, it was definitely funny, but
Deadpool came through and did what Deadpool does. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Made us
right,
laugh
yeah.
and kill shit. So that was good. Dragon Ball Z got a new movie on the way.
oh boy,
That's on the way. The Broly movie.
So,
You're a DBZ
I'm-
fan. Look at his
I'm-
shirt.
excited and terrified at the same time.
Real quick, I do want y'all to know that this season, we'll be talking about probably a lot more anime.
A ton more. I mean, because that's
I've been binging. on
okay. So
anime.
when we dove back into the realm, that is the realm we dove back into.
So when he says the realm of nerdom, keep in mind everything that's been going on has separated us from, or me personally, from that which made me very happy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I went through a real dark time. The last time I read a comic book, because I've recently jumped back in a couple. You know what I'm saying? A couple books, but nothing current. You know what I mean? But it pulled me away from that. So I had to rediscover that. Getting back around my partner, I got way out there. You know what I'm saying? So getting back around my man's here, you know what I'm saying, has really helped me journey back into nerdom, and that's what it
Right,
means by brother.
right.
You remember what you were saying?
So when we jumped back into it together, we jumped back into the anime realm of things. This guy. So like I said, we jumped back into the anime realm of things. We didn't jump right back into like DC and Marvel. We jumped.
Not yet. We getting there.
We're
getting
working
there.
on it. We're working on it. Don't.
I keep talking to this camera because it's closest to me, so I feel like they're left out. And my camera.
I'm going back and forth.
This is such a trash camera, man. Wait till you guys see this over here. I'm glad we didn't do the Facebook
So
on this. I just want to take this.
so Facebook, you guys are being treated.
HD quality, baby.
So Facebook, this is on a
HD quality,
it's
baby.
being recorded on a Note 9.
HD quality, baby. My bad.
It's being recorded on a Note 9, as to where the YouTube recording is being recorded on a.
Android,
Phone.
trash. I don't know what it is. It's just a phone, man. I'm broke. I'm poor out here. So I got a new haircut. I got a new haircut, man. Look at my fit. Look at your man.
Man, my little man's got a new haircut.
Season 2, I came back vicious, man. I came back pretty. I'm gonna trash this video over here. Anyway, anime, man. So what sent me down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Uh,
Right. I mean, he's like like to a point of almost no return. Like,
So I mean, I
it's
started off. What was my first anime I got into, man? Tokyo Ghoul. I was talking about Tokyo Ghoul back then.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's sent me to wonderful shows such as trash Naruto. You know what I'm saying? Naruto.
Well, you talking about this? You talking about Dragon Ball? What is the most popular animes of all time in this trash?
It's cool, but it lacks storyline.
It does. I'll
It
give
does.
you that.
So
I'll give you that.
action wise, dope. Naruto action wise, dope. But
Storyline. Okay, yeah,
you've got
something
it, Lee.
there.
It's wonderful. I love it.
So,
And then other shows, I just finished season 1 of Seven Deadly Sins. I know I'm a little late. I've been watching our Elfen Lied, Cowboy Bebop, Michiko and Hachin. What else am I watching? High School DxD,
yeah,
baby.
yes,
Let's
yes.
talk about that.
Fan service.
So we're big fans of fan service. I don't know if y'all know what that means. That means oh pie galore. If you don't know what that means,
that means tits, big ass titties, in your face.
so I wasn't gonna,
24/7.
you know, I was gonna have you research.
So while we're on the subject
Of
of anime,
oh,
God, this guy.
go ahead.
So, but while we're on the subject of anime, so there's one that has been neglected over here in the States that we discovered.
Oh shit!
That we don't know what the fuck your problem is, guys.
Why are you not watching this, Ruby?
Why are you not watching this? Whoever the fuck's watching. It's
Why
called
are you not-
Shin-Chan.
Shin-Chan has been out since the fucking 90s.
90s.
Yo, this shit is dope. It's not action, nothing like. It's just a comedy. It's like the Japanese version of South Park. Yo.
And it's fucking hilarious.
It's
I
pretty damn good.
don't understand how the popularity for it is not what it is over here in the States.
It should be expanded.
Yeah,
Everybody should be on this. We need to see Shin-Chan shirts.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So that's a shared favorite anime we've been binging together.
So I watched the contest I did to you earlier.
okay.
So
don't remember.
I'm getting the gift cards. It's gonna happen. So next week's episode.
Next week's episode of Dragon Ball GT.
Oh God, you would say GT, the worst one out of all of them.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So next week's episode, we were gonna come up with a contest idea, but I think I just came up with one. So we just gave you guys an
Let's
assignment.
save it for next week. Let's tell them about it next week.
Okay.
Unless you want to.
Okay.
Do you want to share it now?
I mean, kinda.
Let them know.
So-
Give it to them. Just full burst.
So we just gave you guys a show, and we're really hoping that you check it out.
Shin-Chan.
So,
What's the contest? Whoever gives us the best review of Shin-Chan, top one best review because we four, gets a gift card.
right? The top review.
Got to be great, wonderful, funny, comedic, hilarious.
Yeah.
Uh,
ass dance.
LOL.
You gotta have ass dance in it. You watch it so you know what we mean, but you gotta have ass dance in
He does a Shin-Chan impersonation.
it. I do.
Go ahead.
Ass dance, ass dance.
It's a good show. So we're loving that show. What else have I been on? What else have we been on? High School DxD, man. We've been on that motherfucker hard. Now, for those of you to watch anime for the sake of badassery and action, kind of limp.
Yeah.
But oh, bye is great. There's tons of titties.
So much titty.
Yo, we on that shit.
So
it's
much
more of a
titty.
male tailored anime. We like that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's good for us.
Yeah.
Ladies, sorry.
So what I've been on here lately is, I know I'm hella late, but it's Full Metal
I knew you
Alchemist.
was gonna say that shit. He has a fucking robotic arm.
That's
man.
not robotic.
AI.
It's not. It's not
AI.
No.
Go ahead.
Because without him, the arm does nothing. It's not robotic at all. It's actually automail, but you gotta watch the show.
It's robotic.
So
He's a
the
fucking
show is interesting.
I'm just saying, if I
It's
can
the first
join
show
with a
that-
robot, that'd be dope.
Ah,
Cyborg in real life.
God,
Shouts out to Cyborg.
God.
He ain't here no more. He's doing his thing, taking care of life as well.
Don't say it like he's not here.
Yeah, he
anymore.
around. He around. You know what I'm saying? But
We've been watching a lot of mob stuff too, so the lingo kind of slips in there every now and again.
we're half-assed obsessed with him. I've been doing a lot of research into my Italian heritage and things, man. So it got me. It's kind of trash right now. What else, man? Were you gonna talk about Full Metal?
Yeah, but for a second, yeah, you won't mind.
Yeah, it's trash. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with my life. Go ahead.
But so the storyline is in now. I am a huge what was the word for it? Shonen.
Yeah, you're in the shonen
I'm
anime.
a big fan of shonen
So
anime.
real quick, just so you guys know what that is, there's different genres of anime. You got horror, you've got shonen, you've got mecha. I think that's what it is. Where it's mechanical, robots and shit, AI.
Ah, fuck.
You got slice of life where it's just happy-go-lucky, you know, normal Shinchan's a slice of life slash comedy. There's different genres of anime, just like there's different genres of music, television, movies, and porn. Continue.
Porn. So this is the first non-shonen anime I've really just jumped into. Um,
What is that one? Full Metal?
yeah,
I feel like Full Metal is shonen.
not really.
Go
I
ahead.
mean, it kinda is, but really,
We're gonna receive
the big
a
thing-
lot of hate if that motherfucker shonen, and you saying that shit ain't shonen.
it's not. I mean, well, it's my opinion. You know, this is our show. Fuck you guys. We love you, but fuck you. But
I love you, but fuck you.
the storyline in it is incredible.
Wonderful.
I mean,
I haven't watched it. I've seen parts. I don't know what I'm talking about. So.
That's it. So I mean,
No
it
camera,
follows two.
bitches. Look at her hair.
Yeah, I can't even see it. But God,
The camera is trash, man. Leave my phone alone. We record on phone still. We still ain't came up, but we here.
yeah,
We doing things. You know.
we
what I'm
started from the bottom and we still at the bottom.
saying? Two kids. Two kids as well.
4 kids, all together.
How you got 4 kids?
All together, me and you, the combined. You have two. I have two.
Oh, 4 kids together. We have 4
Jesus
children.
Christ.
We do look out for each other's children as if 4 kids. If you want to talk about that, my man Won't Remark, who's going to be coming with a new podcast, Couch Conversations, he tells me he wants to do.
Who?
Bradley.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he wants to bring the show back. We might be doing the Best of Men as well. What was I talking about? He has 2 kids, man. I'll be looking out for them too. So that's
6 kids.
6 children. But the only 2 I pay for are mine.
It's not necessarily technically true either. Because you paid for my kids a lot of things.
I just don't want the universe thinking I'm about to, like, you know, Wu-Tang is for the children and shit. Go ahead, man.
So the storyline's great. Follows 2 brothers. You know,
With a robot arm. AI.
Elric brothers, Alphonse and
Eric?
No, what's I think it is Edward,
Edward. That is the names. I do know that.
but you know, but it's weird because they have like French names. I think
They take place in, like, Russia or something.
that's not Russia.
It's fucking Russia.
That's not Russia.
Germany.
I don't think it's Germany either. I'm
Continue.
almost
Tell them what's
So-
it's about, man.
So it's about so in the show, alchemy is a science, but it's kind of like a science of taking objects and turning them into other objects. So
Alchemy.
yeah, that's what I said. Alchemy. I
I
was
was
explaining
just
what alchemy was.
helping you. Go ahead. It's been a minute since we've done this, man.
So
Usually when me and him used to do it, we're not talking to somebody. So
yeah,
we're actually, I feel like we're performing
yeah, this
very well. This is different.
is, yeah, this is new.
Yeah, because usually
This
the
is
podcasts,
new.
the
We're
podcasts
talking-
are like,
yeah,
this,
we're
you know
talking
what
to
I'm
each
saying,
other.
bro. La, la, la. But here we're like, scoot back in the angle on this trash.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, man.
So, like I said, it's 2 brothers. They lost their mom, so they try to use alchemy to bring her back. For those of you who watch the show, you guys already know that that's a big no-no. So now they're on the search for the Philosopher's Stone, which is said to be able to do all kinds of wondrous things.
It's like the Infinity Stone.
I guess.
Is it?
No, but
Not at
yeah,
all?
no.
I just go ahead.
So now they're on the search for that. Oh, so he keeps bringing up the automail arm in the beginning scene. I mean, that's a gruesome scene of actually there's a couple of gruesome scenes of how Ed lost his arm and his leg. His leg's also automail.
AI.
I don't know. But and then Al lost his whole body, poor kid. But they're trying to, find the
How old was this kid?
when it happened.
Yeah.
Oh,
Was he a child?
okay, because he was 13 when he became a state alchemist, which in the show that's was unheard of, and I think Al was 12
Okay.
or 11. Somebody help me out with that. I'm not sure what's the age difference is between them, but like I said, so it's a really good storyline. There is a lot of action, so it may actually be shonen, but the storyline is what I've fallen in love with, which is weird for me.
Okay.
I'm not a storyline guy
I
necessarily.
love story. Outside of anime, my dude is all over storylines and dialogue. Usually in anime, though, he's an action-based dude. Just so you know, which shonen is a lot of times action.
Right.
But what does that say right there on our YouTube search history while we're here? Top thing.
Masturbation techniques.
Continue. So you know what I'm saying? Something I want to talk to you about while we're here. Cons, man. I actually worked security for the recent con.
Right,
talk about
right,
some shit
right.
going on here
So-
in Tulsa.
My boy was on TV too.
I was on TV for Tulsa Pop Culture Con, man. A celebrity walked up behind me while I was doing an interview because I'm weird and I'm the type of guy that randomly can get interviews for no reason at all. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Tulsa Pop Culture Con is a con that we have going on here in Tulsa. You know what I'm saying? And the first one was last year, and it was a smaller con. Did you go? No. Cyborg went with me actually, and that's when I first had my son. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember them days.
I had to work.
Yeah, so it was a good con. I liked it back then. You know what I'm saying? But now it's expanding and it's pretty good, man. They had some really cool stuff. A lot of artists came out. Some good comics were there to be picked up. You know, and I didn't get to check out any panels. Like I said, I was working security. You know what I'm saying? Which was still fun to get to talk to everybody and things. There's some cool cosplays. What else was going on, man? They had a lot of celebrities. They had dudes from Chips. The guy that walked up behind me was from that show, Chips. Chips is a show with like, they actually revamped the movie recently. It's about like these highway patrol cops, I think.
Chips.
I don't watch it, and I'm wrong.
I don't know.
Some other people were there. You
Only
know,
Highway Patrol movie I know, Super Trooper.
I don't know if it's like that because I ain't never seen the show, but yeah, man. So it was pretty cool. I don't know who else was there. I don't remember at all. Like I said, I was working, but if you want a good con, check out. You know what I'm saying? Wizard World's good and all that, but check out Tulsa Pop Culture Con. The people running it are good, genuine people, man. If you out here in Tulsa, need a good con, Tulsa Pop Culture Con. It'll be coming back soon. As well, we got Collector Con, Tokyo and Tulsa. You know what I mean? That's Anime Con. For you hentai lovers, shouts out to me.
Hentai.
We own that. So mainly
Opie?
yeah. So Opie gang. You know what I mean? So hey. So so yeah, man. Just so you know, we're gonna be hitting y'all up with cons as well, man. What else is going on? Aquaman.
Oh yeah, that's
coming. I watched the trailer last night.
So, is it just me? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out here. I know that I'm probably gonna get.
I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna catch whatever you're doing. No,
yeah, I'm gonna
pause.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch it for this, but I'm more excited for Shazam than I am Aquaman.
Are you really? Well, I'm not.
It is.
Shazam look goofy as hell to me.
But Aquaman looks like it's gonna be another bland ass.
No, it don't.
It
But see, as I've explained a million times on the show and to you, I am a sucker for superhero movies. So I like literally whatever content they shove down my throat.
Yeah, but as you know, I'm a critic.
Right.
And Justice League was terrible.
I loved it.
Batman versus Superman was terrible.
Now keep in mind, when I say I loved it, doesn't mean there's not. You know what I'm saying? There's not. There's not bad things in it. Like there's some storyline issues or plot holes or, you know what I'm saying?
The only one that they've had so far that was worth 2 squirts of piss.
Don't say Suicide Squad.
Oh no.
Okay.
Was Wonder Woman.
Woo! That's my baby mama number 3.
That was their best film that they've come up with. Suicide Squad was okay. It wasn't complete garbage, but it's just that I'm not sure what WB is trying to do. I know what they're trying to do.
WB. Is that who's still running it?
Yeah, Warner Brothers. Yeah.
They ain't still running it.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
For real?
Yeah.
I was unaware.
But I'm not sure what WB is really trying to do there. I mean,
They're trying to catch up to Marvel.
well, I mean, that's what I was about to say. I do know they're trying to catch up to, but they've got to go at their own fucking pace.
While we're on the subject of Marvel,
I mean, because if you look at it chronologically, it just made sense in Marvel, even though a lot of it was stuff that they chunked together as they went along.
right?
But it was just like, so, okay, so we're gonna drop Iron Man. Okay, so we're gonna drop Captain America. Okay,
See, the
so
thing is with these two is they had time. See, now we're going into typical podcast mode.
right.
So the thing, because we used to do this without video, man, way back in the good old days. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
We just
right.
rocked audio on SoundCloud casters, like SoundCloud rappers, SoundCloud
Casters.
casters. Okay. Hey, so I mean, thing is, they had time to build their characters. They didn't have time. They took time to build up each
Right,
character.
but
You know what I'm saying? And
I-
DC has not done that.
Yeah. at
Though we all know who my main man is, Batman. We all know who Batman and
We all-
Superman are,
yeah,
and
right,
Wonder Woman. But
right.
like, they're not taking the time
But
to build.
I'm just saying, like, before we do these team films, I feel like everybody who's in team film should have a solo run.
That's what I'm saying. They need time
Everybody-
to build these characters.
I mean, they shouldn't have gone Batman versus Superman or
Justice League, Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I mean, they
But like you just said, you know what I'm saying? Everybody needs their own solo. They may be doing that now though, because now we're getting the solo movies. Maybe they can redeem themselves.
maybe so, but they've gotta pull it out with fucking Aquaman. If not, I'm
gonna be the one to say though in the trailer, Aquaman looks badass. But I will also be the one to say that anytime Jason Momoa doing anything,
But I mean, for Christ's sake, he made Justice League look badass. I was thoroughly excited about Justice League until I went to go see it, and I was just like, okay, that was not great.
yeah, does that look blurry?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not sure what was going
Anyway,
on.
fuck it. But
What the fuck? Is it? I don't know. That's weird.
it's all gravy.
But
But
anyway, like I said, so I'm just not very impressed with what DC's doing right now,
I'm
as
excited.
opposed to Marvel. Now, what I will say is DC has a gigantic window of opportunity coming up
Yes, they do. Look,
after.
that's so weird. HD again. What the hell's going
I
on?
guess I had to refocus or something.
Go ahead.
But after the second part of Infinity War drops, after Avengers 4, because it's not going to be Infinity War Part 2 now, because the Russo brothers. But after the second part of Infinity War drops, there's going to be a time there where we're going to be like, okay, what's next?
Right. All right. I think I've already heard little insights on what they're gonna do next, and that's the war with the Skrull.
Right.
Army
I mean,
thing.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But the how? We're going to be asking. Okay, so we know where you're going. We need to know how you're going to get there.
My question is, will we ever get a Deadpool crossover into the original MCU?
They're closing the deal with Fox. It's gonna happen.
I
I
mean-
mean, any day now it's gonna happen.
I don't think they're gonna bring Deadpool over. He doesn't fit what they're doing.
I don't think that we're gonna. I mean, if anything, we'll get PG-13 Deadpool, which would be terrible.
Which
But
is what the Christmas movie they're making is. It's PG-13. Deadpool Christmas movie coming soon. It's a PG-13 film, fam.
I'm not really.
I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch, but I'm not really gonna be excited about a PG-13 Deadpool.
What else, man? They got a new X-Men movie underway.
Really, under who
It's not. I don't know. It's Marvel.
though? Is it gonna be 20? Well, that's what. That's what.
But they signed over to Marvel. So
But
it
see,
might be
that's what I'm
Marvel.
saying. That's what. But these are the things that I need to know. Is it going to be 26th Century Fox or is it going to be?
As well, they have. So you got beef with Fox. You don't like how they do what they do.
It's not. I've got beef with anybody who's not Disney right now. Like,
But are they doing your Star Wars justice?
no.
Now this will bring. Let's
No,
talk
now,
Star Wars.
why'd you have to do that?
Because I mean,
Why?
we're back.
Because now I have beef with Disney.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back
So
in black.
Disney. let me make this clear. If you're watching this, leave Star Wars the fuck alone, please.
Hey man. Yeah.
I mean, I love all the rest of your work, but Star Wars, you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams is killing the brand.
Who put him in charge anyway?
Some dipwad at Disney.
While we're here, I just want to go ahead and say something. Hashtag Rosario Dawson for Catwoman.
Oh God, here we go.
Just to bring that old shit back. If you listen to the old episodes, that was the campaign I was trying to start back in the day. Rosario Dawson will murder Catwoman. That'd be the best Catwoman.
No, it would not.
It would.
No,
Tell me why.
because Rosario Dawson is a terrible actress. I'm sorry.
No, she's not. She's gorgeous. She can act well. Have you seen her in Clerks 2?
She's a terrible actress. She's pretty, but that's it.
You crazy. I want Rosario Dawson for Catwoman. Like if you agree.
Don't like if you know it. Comment if you agree with me. There we go.
And
like from there and comment with me.
Share just because
Yeah, just share.
we're revamping.
Matter of fact, that's the contest. That is the contest. If you give us a review on Shin Chan. Okay, so give us a review on Shin Chan and share. If you don't share,
he's making a podcast as he goes. You know what I'm saying? He's a freestyle caster. Get it? Like freestyle. I keep doing this shit. I'm not cool.
So
I'm aware of that. Look at my hair.
So that's my that's gonna be our first contest idea. So share the cast. You know, people, if you share, you know, we grow. We grow, we get better for you guys.
So that's a big thing I want you guys to understand with the show is we are restarting again. I mean, I know it's season 2, but I'm pretty confident we've lost a lot of viewers with the inconsistency in time we took off. So we are starting basically
anew
from ground zero again. You know what I'm saying? And we rebuilding this. So anybody that helps, we appreciate you. We love you. We dig you for supporting us and what we do.
Our fan.
I was gonna bring that up. Random text message girl. Stephanie Wilford.
I think that's
Wilcox or something. Shouts out to you. You. We like you. We love you. Thank you. You've been riding with us since day one.
If you'd like, I'd like to gift you something. So
yeah.
If you're watching now, I'll say from us here at Commoncaster to you, which is at this point just me and my boy, we'd like to thank you, and I seriously would like to gift you something. So if you leave some information,
go ahead.
If you leave some information on how I can do that, possibly, that'd be fantastic. Maybe a gift card. We may send you.
An educational conversation. Sorry, Fred's wife messaged. Go ahead.
I said it may be a gift card. It may be something. I'm not sure what it may be, but I'd like to gift it to you.
A piece of my hair.
Sure, we're gonna send you lots of hair in the mail.
We're not gonna do
creepy. But
let us know what you think about AI robots, ladies and gentlemen, because that's coming.
It's coming, but we should be fearful of it.
Yo, we should embrace it.
Then here we are at that crossroad. Let us know what you think, guys. What do you think?
I promise on one of these episodes, it's gonna be a long episode of us just talking about this shit and bouncing back and forth ideas.
The debate episode's coming. Just you watch
the master debate episode.
Because I'm telling you, you've seen iRobot. Yeah, I was
watching it earlier.
Exactly,
it's dope.
That's
Will Smith.
That's the future. That is the future. But we're not going to be able to stop it. You've seen the Terminator movies. That's our future.
I haven't seen them.
Okay,
I have never seen Terminator.
You need to watch that.
Speaking of movies, have you watched any good films since we've been away? I know you watched a good TV show, Ozark. What do you think about that? I know a lot of people digging it.
So I was very reluctant to watch Ozark just because we live in that region. So it's just like, what I'm thinking is like, okay, so we're going to get a bunch of drunk rednecks and...
Is that what lives here?
We do have a bunch of... I mean, come on now, it's Oklahoma. We have a bunch of drug residents to live here. I'm not saying that this is the state. I'm not saying that the state that's everyone here. But I'd be lying to you if I'm about to say, oh no, doesn't have any of that at all.
Oklahoma, is there a song?
Yeah, that's our state song.
How you sing it?
I'm not going to sing Oklahoma right now.
All right, for sure. I just thought it was a good idea for the viewers, but whatever.
God damn it. Oklahoma, where the wind comes to me down the plain, and the waving wheat, it sure smells sweet.
Right.
When it comes right behind the rain.
Fire.
Oklahoma every night.
Bars.
Let me know, sit alone and
Liddy.
and watch a hawk make a lazy
All right,
checkers in the
we
sky.
We get it.
Okay,
We did. You did that.
did it.
Did
But you
did
the
that
fan.
thing. Yo, you
But
did
you.
that thing. Yo,
I did.
top notch
I did.
of the world.
So I was a bit reluctant, but I had a coworker who was just like, "So you gotta watch it. It's a crime drama,
Talking about Ozark.
right? It's a crime drama. I really feel like you'd get into it." And I was just like, okay. When I give it home, I'll give an episode a try." And from there, I was hooked. I mean, immediately.
I watched a couple episodes with you, man. I will say the writing to it was phenomenal.
And it only gets better.
And yeah, the show seemed pretty good. I still got to finish it, but
Right.
it was pretty good.
I'm currently in season 2. I watched the first 3 episodes of season 2 yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Like first 3 episodes of season.
Where was I?
You were at work. You were at work. I couldn't unglue my head. No, you were sleeping. You were obviously.
I worked night shift.
So do I. Just throwing that out there.
This fucking guy right here.
We both get off at 7 in the morning. Just throwing that out there.
I'm a tired dude.
But 2:00. 90% of the time at 2:00, I'm up.
What time do I wake up?
Around 6.
I'm a hard sleeper, man.
You're an addicted sleeper. You're like I don't know how to describe.
Video games. I've been playing some games. I've been playing ESO, Elder Scrolls Online. I play with my homegirl Briar from Alabama. He hates MMORPG games.
I'm not an RPG.
But it's an alright game. I'm enjoying it, particularly because I got friends that I'm playing with. Have I played anything new?
No, not really. You played Mafia 3, which was interesting for a while.
That was a cool game until I allowed Fred to recreate or to create his own little
profile, which
deleted mine. So now I'm not playing anything. Friday the 13th.
I played. That was terrible.
I enjoyed it, but because of friends.
Well. So I'm currently, well, I wouldn't say currently, but I have currently been playing. I kind of went back, kicked it old school a little bit. I've beaten the previous 2 BioShocks, so now I'm playing BioShock Infinite, and it's a lot different than the first 2 games, but in ways super similar to it.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's really good.
I hear they have a wonderful storyline.
You should play the first 2 first. This third storyline is kind of
garbage.
It's not garbage, but it's off on its own.
Yeah.
So and it's kind of a little weird.
So keep in mind, a lot of our reviews today are going to be dated. Due to, we just haven't been doing anything nerdy, really. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wow. So, give us a week to catch back up on everything, man, and you know what I'm saying. We should be back to where we were. You know what I mean?
Like, give us a week and
it's a wrap.
You get your old cast back.
It's over. It's over. But what else you been up to? Like I said, man. Like I wrote, I titled this the catching up episode, and that's basically what we're doing.
Right.
Catching up.
So recently, you have gotten kind of a sports bug. You kind of wanted to indulge in football.
Yeah, I have.
Hockey.
I've been semi fucking with hockey since we were recorded back then.
So here's one for you guys. I've recently discovered that I can fuck with soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was one of those guys that you were like, oh, we're never going to integrate it here in America. It's never going to blow up like it has in the rest of the world. But I was wrong. Because, so it started when another coworker of mine, shouts out to Jose, was just like oh man, you got to play FIFA. You can't just watch soccer.
You have been gaming that soccer game.
Yeah. So, but he was like, you got to play FIFA. You can't just watch soccer. You got to play in order to get an appreciation for it.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I've been really kind of diving into soccer.
Soccer's not really my thing, but then again, I don't know nothing about it. Keep in mind, till recent, I wasn't a sports dude.
So here's one that we kind of discovered together, and I'm pretty sure with you know you guys being fans of the things we're fans of, you're gonna be a fan of this professional wrestling. Bah, bah,
We have
bah.
Fred is no matter how corny it is, Fred has recently awakened something in me.
So check it out.
Reawakened because I was a professional wrestling fan growing up.
It is different being a professional wrestling fan as a child than it is as an adult.
And so how we feel is like it's an art to be appreciated. Like what
Right.
these dudes do is go out there and entertain. We know it's not
We know it's not real. We know that no one's getting
coming from a huge MMA fan.
right.
You know what I'm
From-
saying?
I mean, from someone who who I completely wrote off professional wrestling because of mixed martial arts, and I was just like, "That's fake. This is real."
But that's not
So-
the case. The
but-
case is it's speaking for both of the art, man, it's a dance
Yeah.
out there that
It's-
they're doing. It's
yeah.
wonderful, it's beautiful.
I mean, it takes a lot of athleticism, A, and B. Those guys are putting on shows.
Yes.
I mean,
definitely.
it is soap opera for men with violence, pretty much.
Basically, it's the American anime,
I mean,
except it's not cartoon.
yeah. I mean, really. I mean, to be honest, that's a brilliant way to put it. I mean, in okay, so just hang with me for a second here. Now, just to give you a little peek into, just to give you a little thought process. So these guys, they're coming out here, they're giving you a storyline to follow, and that storyline is constantly changing. It's never the same from one week to the next.
No.
You know, it's always something that happens somewhere to make it into, okay, so now we're in a rivalry. That rivalry ends. Now we're in a rivalry. This is the pay-per-view that, this is leading up to the pay-per-view build. This is what our plans are for the next X amount of months while we're beefing. I mean, it's a really a beautiful.
And that's one of the dope things too, because I'm a big storyline guy. I mean, the writers, man, the shit that they come up with is pretty damn good. That thing's about dead, but it still is. But it's pretty damn good, man. You know what I'm saying? As far as professional wrestling goes right now, as far as like WWE, I'm watching it. We're watching it together. It's not what it used to be, but I'm digging it. You know what I'm saying? What do you feel about that? Like,
I mean, see, that's the thing about it though. For me, it started about a year and a half ago. I was on YouTube. I was looking for, people who have made that transition. Actually, it started about 2 years ago. Okay, it started when Goldberg made his return.
mm,
So that was about 2 years ago. Once again, guys, help me out if you know. But I was looking at guys who have made the transition from MMA to wrestling, back to MMA, or back to wrestling. Guys that have done that. But in that process, I got drug into the backstage world of things. I learned what kayfabe was. I learned what
explain to them what kayfabe is.
kayfabe is the art of staying in character. Nowadays there's not as much kayfabe as there was back in the day. Like, for example, Undertaker, that is kayfabe AF. That whole character. I mean, like, if you saw some guy walking down the street in a trench coat that's 7 foot tall, rolling his eyes in the back of his head, you think he's a lunatic unless it was the Undertaker. Because why? That was his gimmick. That was his
Persona.
Yeah, that was his persona. Um, but really, I've seen interviews with Mark Calloway, the guy who Undertaker, and he's a different individual from when he's in the ring to when he's not in the ring. But like I said, I'm learning these things. I'm learning what kayfabe is. I'm learning what a shoot is and what a work is. I'm learning what a jobber is. I'm learning what these roles are. I'm learning what face and heels are.
So you're studying into the technical shit of it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? The behind the scenes, the stuff nobody knows is really going on.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? Unless
right.
you're a nerd for the shit and you do your research.
Right.
Which
Right.
has led me to start doing the same things. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
I mean, it's to the point where I'm watching Raw and SmackDown on a weekly basis just for the storyline and seeing where the writers go with things. And
Which
seeing where
actually
the-
SmackDown is on.
Yeah,
tonight.
it is, but it's cool. We're recording.
So we'll probably be watching that as well as last night's episode of Raw. So just so y'all know, we'll be talking wrestling too.
Yeah, just throwing that out there, guys. But
You know what I'm saying?
I said, but to be a child and be like, oh, that guy's a heel, we don't like him, and that guy's a face, we like him, and for it to be that black and white, to go from being an adult and they're just like okay, so he's gonna eventually have to make a heel turn to stay relevant.
Right. I mean, so on that topic, man, and just basically everything that we have discussed tonight, man, I want to talk about why it is I personally do the podcast, why I'm bringing it back, why you do the show, you know what I'm saying, and,
Right.
and what it is to us, man. So, catching up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, coming into season 2, man, I want you guys to fully understand that it's probably going to be different. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
most likely.
It's definitely gonna.
Mine and his chemistry versus mine and Cyborg's chemistry, or Dirty Dick Dale, or anybody that you guys have seen me with, man. It's a different chemistry.
Right.
See, the way me and this man operate, we talk. We like to talk. We talk well together. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing about it, though. It's a conversation that we have with each other that we lost somewhere along the line.
Right. And so, like I said, these things that we talk about are things that make me happy, things that push me to do positive in life. You know what I'm saying? They keep me on the straight and narrow, doing good for me, doing good for my children, which is all that matters. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
These are, my everything.
Right.
Comic books, superheroes, anime, just anything nerdy, man. Really things that help me separate from reality, which brings me back to a more positive reality when I come back from it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It really just gets me to do good. So, you know what I'm saying? I love this shit. I love nerdom, man. The geek world.
Like I was telling you the other day, man, I feel like that those are the most happiest people on planet Earth.
Talking about nerds, man. And I fully agree with you. I wouldn't want to have it any other way. This is what I want to immerse in for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I know you do too. This
Right.
is what we want to surround ourselves with. In, you know what I mean? That's the game plan. This is what we're doing. You know what I mean? We don't plan on stopping again.
Right.
Might take a pause, you know what I'm saying, for season 3 type shit.
Yeah.
But
but
we here.
rest assured the content is gonna. We're not gonna just leave you guys hanging from this point out.
We're happy to be back, man, and we appreciate anybody that's tunes
still
in and
supporting
fucks
us,
with
and
us.
still rocking with us.
I want you guys to understand that this was a comeback episode. Like, just basically to say what's up, man. We're back. We're
back.
happy.
We're doing it again.
You know what I'm saying?
We're back. We're both back in really good places.
We working on that for sure.
Well, getting there, but I feel like I'm in a good place. I feel like you're in a much better place than where you were.
I like this camera angle like this, man. This is nice.
Yeah.
This is trash, but this is cool. You know what I'm saying? We looking better now.
Right.
This is more.
But just to
meshed.
explain, my side of things. So I was around for the first, about 15 episodes. So.
15 episodes are around there, man. But you guys can go check all of that out, man. On SoundCloud,
on YouTube,
and every episode's on our YouTube as well as this episode. Geek World Network on SoundCloud and on YouTube. With that, we got plenty of other shows that we were doing. If you guys want to be the nerds for the show, you know what I'm saying? We talking about doing deep research and the shit we like. If you guys like what we do, go check out our old shit, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
Geek World Network. We got living my life with Batman and Hip Hop, which used to be called Living with My Wife, Batman and Hip Hop. Let's Do an Interview. I did that show for a while. The Best of Men podcast I did with my partner Brad, One Remark, Kramer, or any other white boy named Works. Did that for a while. My very first podcast, which was Sex and Cards.
Yeah.
I got episodes 1 and 2 on there on the YouTube and on the SoundCloud. Podcasting is our release, man. This is what, we work hard all week, deal with whatever comes our way, and then we get to sit here in front of y'all and talk about nerdy, geeky shit. So,
I mean, and for me, like, okay, so for me, I'm a very reclusive person. I don't like him and I've talked about it. My circle is about this big. So I don't really hang with a lot of people, but through this cast and through researching comic books and through going to comic shops and going to cons and meeting people in that and that lifestyle, it kind of gets me out of my shell, and it's something that I really need to do for myself because, like I said, I'm you know, as far as a circle of friends go.
definitely.
So I said, so for me, I mean, it's a positive in a way that keeps me from being reclusive, from being, in my little shell. So that's why, I agreed to definitely come back and do the cast because like I said we captured some I feel like some lightning in the bottle, and we kind of let that go the first time.
So, I mean, and with that being said, I'm glad to have you back, man. You my best friend, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to be doing this with you again. Like I said, we plan on pushing this, man, to hopefully one day be performing at cons,
Yeah,
recording live in front of an audience and
like
things.
my goal for this will be live at with a on stage at San Diego.
That's the ultimate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we plan on pushing it there. You know what I'm saying? So, as I said, we starting off again fresh, basically. You know what I'm saying? Season 1 happened. It was cool. We loved it. I had a blast. You know what I'm saying?
Until we didn't.
Until we didn't. Until things got real. This go around, we pushing it, man.
Yeah.
Pushing it till the wheels fall off, man. We gonna reach goals. We gonna do some things here, man. We
And
going
even when the wheels fall off, we're just changing them motherfuckers and going right back in.
definitely, man. I've got big plans for this, man. I got a game channel I want to work on. I want to do some skits. These were goals I had back then, man. Just things weren't working. I want to be on YouTube as much as possible. I want to be all over your Facebook, in your baby mama's DMs. Wait, I'm just playing. But we got a lot of things we want to do, man. And this is a business, and we're gonna treat it as such this
Right,
go around.
right.
We're gonna have a good time and get on our shit, man. So,
Keep all the outside extra out.
yeah,
I think we'll be cool. I mean, I think
we just appreciate y'all, man. And like I know I keep saying that, man.
for those of you who stuck around, thank you. Do not forget to share. For those of you who are watching us on YouTube, like, subscribe.
Sorry for the terrible camera quality, man. We're gonna do something about that. We're gonna work on that, man. Yeah, and the camera angle is shit here. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah, for everybody, like, share, subscribe. We love you. We love we love doing this, and the more you get us out there, the more we can do for you guys.
definitely. People say we got somebody on YouTube. Actually, at this moment, man, we appreciate you tuning in. Oh, it's little Alex. What's up, Alex?
Alex, what's up, bro?
Back doing the show, man. It's good to see you watching us, man. You know what I'm saying? But what the fuck did you just say? Alex threw me way off.
I was just telling the fans and telling the people who are supporting us. Thank you. We appreciate the support. We do this for you guys.
Hey, man, we happy to be back. Alex,
Yeah.
man, said good to see us back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, don't forget to share, like, subscribe, comment, weird things about hentai. Tell us good hentais to check out. Alex,
Remember. There is a contest going on.
Just tuned in. We're about to turn off actually here in just a little bit anyway, man. So that's fine. Go ahead and watch it later, but share it. Please share it.
Please share it.
You know what I'm saying?
There is a contest going on, ladies and gentlemen. There is a contest going on.
A contest. I don't even remember what it was.
So
he knows. He's the man with the answers.
Check this out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get.
What you want to do?
I'm going to get a $50 Apple Music card, and I'm also going to get a $50 Amazon card. It'll be your choice which one that you get.
You choose,
but
the choice is yours.
Whoever gets the most people to come to the show, go ahead and let's do that. Let's get the word out there. We're back. I said, remember the Shin Shan review. That'll be the other card. That's whoever, you know.
Definitely, please do that, man. And be sure to check us out on YouTube at Geek World Network, on Facebook at Comiccaster TM, on SoundCloud at Geek World Network. You want to read off these comments, man?
I'm trying to, but it's upside down, man.
Let me see what this man's talking about just while we're here. What you want to do and what you want to... Yeah, for sure. Give it to him. We're going to give it to him. X going to give it to you. We didn't get to read all your comments, Alex. We're going to check those out after the show. He said, been upside down. We know. That's how I have to rock the camera on my phone. Camera quality. It's crazy you turned into the YouTube, man. You should see the Facebook quality, man. It's way better. But it's all great, baby. We ain't mad. Anything else, man?
No, I think we hit the bases. Next week though, back to business as usual. Regular cast. We got a lot of research to do, but we'll get it done for you guys. We're gonna hit the ground running next week.
I've got plenty of movies to watch.
Got plenty of comics to read.
And if you don't like that, then we've got 2 words for you. Looking at no, we don't have any words for you. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, DX. Suck it, man.
Hey, did you catch that reference? Thank you guys so much for tuning in, man, to Living My Life with Batman and Hip Hop, episode number 1, season 2. Season 2. Anyway, he ain't hyped. He hyped, but he ain't hyped. We in this joint. I guess that's it.
I guess so.
Thank y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. Enjoy. Stay tuned and stay classy, Comiccaster kiddos. Yes, sir. How do I turn this off? I don't know how to cut this live stream.
Hello. It's your main man, Sean Right to Lewis, a.k.a. your friendly neighbor that's on the right to Castro Uzumaki, your favorite guy of all time.